welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite new mama, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is baby names I love, but will not be using. So as you guys know, I've been referring to my new baby as Baby B because her name has been picked out for a while now, and her father actually picked her name out, which is kind of cool because I obviously picked Salem's name from before I even knew Shooter. And he just rolls with the punches. So it's kind of cool that he came up with the name for our second daughter. He kind of just came up with it on the fly and it just kind of stuck, and we're like, yeah, that's what we're naming her, because it's super cute and it's kind of symbolic in a way. And so I'm not actually going to be sharing what her name is today, so don't be getting your hopes up. You guys won't know her name until she's born, because I don't want you heifers stealing it, okay? Now, coming up with a baby name is super duper hard. It's a big decision to make. It's like you're making this decision for the child. And I remember when I was a kid and I would talk to my mom about when I have kids, like way before I should even have been talking to her about these things. I would always tell her, like, I'm gonna wait till my kid is 5 years old till they can pick their name themselves. And it's just, you can't. You're not allowed to, because you have to register your child. You can't just register it as girl or boy, because this is not Bird Box, bitch. So basically, I always thought that that was the smart thing to do. You know, you get to see your child and then let them make that decision for themselves. It ain't going down like that. We picking names out here. Obviously, you don't want to give your baby a name that's ugly, and they're gonna be like, why the hell did you name me Gertrude? Like, you know, no shade to the Gertrudes, okay? I don't know if there's any Gertrudes out there, but you know, you want to give your baby a nice name, even if you're giving your baby a cool name. Like, you don't want to be naming your baby Apple like some people out there, okay? That's just weird. But yeah, I'm so into unique names, and I'm also into regular names, and I'm also into boy names for baby girls. And so I just wanted to give you guys a few names that we love but we won't be using. They ain't in alphabetical order, so let's just do what it do. And I guess let's look up the descriptions of the names while we're at it. So the first name on my list for a baby girl is Bailey. I freaking love the name Bailey, but I'm not using it. And honestly, if I wasn't going with the name that we're going with, I probably would choose Bailey. I think it's the perfect little name for a little girl. However, the meaning means bailiff, and I ain't with the shit. So maybe I wouldn't choose it, because I feel like when you choose a name, the meaning behind it has to be symbolic as well, or it has to be good. Like, a lot of people choose names out the Bible, but then they don't think about what the person in the Bible did. And it's like, why would you name your baby that? It's just like if you had twins and you named them Cain and Abel. Why the fuck would you do that? One of the brothers killed the other brother. Like, Cain killed Abel. Let me just make sure that's right. Yeah, Cain killed Abel. So like, why would you name your child Cain? Like, no. Bad idea. The same with women or people that choose to name their daughters Magdalene. Are you serious? Why the hell would you choose that? You know who Mary Magdalene was in the Bible, bitch? Like, no. Okay, so you have to know the meaning behind the names you're choosing, and so that's why it's important to do so. The name Zola is of Latin descent, apparently, and it actually means earth or ball of earth. So because my baby is a Taurus and she will be an earth sign, I think this would be a cool name for her, but I don't want a Z name, so we're opting out on Zola, but I really do love the name Zola. The name is also coined as Zulu, which means quiet or tranquil. Now, Salem is supposed to be peaceful, child, and I don't think Salem is too peaceful. At times she is, but she's more wild than anything. I don't know that she's taking on the meaning of her actual name. So one of the names I absolutely love for a baby girl is Rian, but I can't use this name because my nephew's name is Rian, and we're not gonna have two Ryans. This is not girl Tracy and boy Tracy from chewing gum. Like, no bitch. So we're opting out with the name Rian, of course, but I really do love Rian for a little girl. And the name Rian I believe means king. So another name that I really do love is Harley, but I'm not keen on the meaning of Harley either. It means of the hare, meadow, like hair like a rabbit. And I don't really even understand the meaning behind it. So, I mean, I guess if you really do like a name, you could just eliminate the meaning behind it, but I feel like you need to have, you know, a good meaning behind a name. The next name on my list is Kennedy. I love the name Kennedy for little girls, and the meaning behind it is helmeted chief. So again, the meanings behind these names are so ridiculous. I'm like, why? Why couldn't somebody just make up something else for this damn name? But the origin is Irish. I guess you a helmeted chief if your name is Kennedy. Like, I don't know what is up with the meanings, but Kennedy didn't make the cut. In my last baby names video, I mentioned the name Solana, and I really love the name Solana. Shooter's not too keen on that name, and I don't know why. But I said that it is SZA's first name, and I think it's just a beautiful name, and I believe it means the sun or something like that, and so like the sun in the sky. That name and meaning I could definitely get behind, but if your partner's not necessarily on board with your name choice, it can cause friction. A name is something that you guys have to both agree on, you know? And some men aren't too finicky. Some men don't really care. Meanwhile, while others do. I think it's better for your spouse or whoever you're having a baby with to have an opinion on the name, because the child is 50% theirs, and so it's just important for everybody to kind of be on the same page. The next name on my list is Paisley. I absolutely love the name Paisley. I think it's so pretty. It rolls off the tongue nice. Like, it just sounds good. Okay, and I love Paisley print. So if you don't know what Paisley print is, it's just the print that you see on bandanas. And so I really love that name, and it means church. So I'm not opposed to that meaning per se, but it's kind of boring, like, so I'm not like all the way here for it. But I still love the name, and I probably would still use it. So the next name on my list is Sloane. I love the name Sloane, and I love the meaning behind the name Sloane. The meaning is warrior, and any baby that I birth has got to be a warrior, okay? So I am obsessed with the name, and it's an S name, so if I wanted to keep the theme going, you know, Salem and Sloane, I feel like that would be, oh, that's cute. We might be reconsidering. No, I'm just kidding. Baby B is Baby B, and she's Baby B to stay, okay? But I really do love the name Sloane. I might consider it for a middle name. Ooh, I think I just got my middle name. And yeah, okay, so that might be Baby B's middle name. So now y'all know a little bit about Baby B. The next name on my list is Blaire. I don't know if it's because of Gossip Girl. I just know I love the name Blaire, and I probably would use it if I didn't already have a name chose. I know I already said that with a couple of names on the list, but that's what this list is for. So I love that name. The meaning behind it is field of battle. So it's a little, you know, I don't know about that. I don't know that I would want my name to mean battlefield, you know, or field of battle. Now this next name is very untraditional, and I don't even think it exists. So what I'm going to do is search the actual name. The name that I kind of made up is Glow, and the reason I chose it is because my grandmother that passed away, her name is Gloria, and I wouldn't want to use the name Gloria because I feel like it's mature. You know what I mean? And I feel like I like a unique name, but I feel like I'm taking a part of her name and kind of, you know, using it on my child. And so it's a name I really like. But I kind of struggle with it because I'm not sure if it's too unique. But the name Gloria means glory. It's basically to praise God. And so that's funny that that's my grandmother's name because she was very Christian. Very Christian, and she was all about the Lord, and so that is the perfect name for her. And so yeah, I would love to name my baby Glow. It's really cute. But like I said, we already have a name chose. So we're gonna opt out on Glow as well. She may have 2 middle names instead of 1, okay? Sloane and Glow, okay? See, y'all getting all the tea today. Sloane or Glow, or Sloane and Glow, Glow, Sloane, I don't know.
Ain't no considerations, bruh. Ain't no considerations.
What are you talking about?
Ain't no considerations.
I'm gonna reconsider you if you don't get out of this room.
It is what it is.
And it is what it isn't.
Why isn't that window locked? You see that fog?
Because I had it open.
Can you open it back up? I'm hot as hell.
Yeah, no. Get out of here.
I need to go there. Just keep filming.
Do you like that middle name? Glow? You can say it. I'm gonna edit it out. The other name is Sloane.
No, hell no. That reminds me of the guy from...
Step Brothers? Sloane Kettleman?
Nope. Fucking Grey's Anatomy.
Babe, but I like Sloane. And I like the meaning.
What does Sloane mean?
Sloane is
Sloane.
warrior. I like that.
How about...
But you like Glow?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was after my grandma. So my mom will
Glow
like
with
it
a
too.
W or just a O? G-L-O?
I haven't decided.
No W.
Okay, no W. There's no W in my... Her name's not Gloria. It's just Gloria.
Yeah, G-L-O.
Yeah, Glow. It's cute. You're cute. Thanks.
Oh, look at me. What's cute?
Do your bun and let's do some ancestry, man. It's 4:35. So me and Shooter literally just had the middle name discussion, and it might be Glow. We're gonna kick the W off of the word though. The definition of the actual word glow is give out steady light without flame, which is a really nice meaning. And so I think the consideration's over. Sloane might be out the window. Glow is here to stay. Shooter said he doesn't like Sloane, so I guess Sloane is just not even a consideration at this point. It means radiance, light, brightness, luminosity, shine, gleam, glimmer. Sounds like a Taurus. So
Illuminate? Illuminati?
No, baby, not illuminate. Luminosity. Luminescence, girl. Okay. So there, you guys just got the live scoop, okay? You guys just found out the middle name of my second baby. And the next name on my list is Priscilla. This is actually another very meaningful name. When I was a child, I always said I would name my child, at least one of my children, Priscilla, because my grandmother actually had a baby and her name was Priscilla, but she died as a baby, and I've always just loved the name, and I felt like if I named my daughter Priscilla, her nickname could be Prissy, and hello. So that's why I really like the name. But the meaning of the name, ancient, and I saw something else that stated that it is intended to bestow long life on the bearer. It's also in the Bible, which is cool. And if you don't like the nickname Prissy, then you could always use Scylla instead, which is also very cute. So that is the second last name on my list. And the very last name on my list, believe it or not, is Zelda. You guys hear Shooter? I love the name Zelda. Shooter actually threw it out one day as a joke, and I'm like, I could actually get jiggy with it, but I didn't really want a Z name, so I didn't choose Zelda. Zelda actually comes from the name Griselda. When I hear the name Griselda, I think of Griselda Blanco. So I actually don't know if I would name my child this. And what's crazy about Griselda is that that name actually means dark battle. And if you know anything about Griselda Blanco, then I would say she had a pretty dark battle in life. So yeah, no. On the other hand, it's supposedly the feminine form of the Yiddish name Selig, I don't know, which means blessed or happy. So it's like, I feel like they're polar opposites. But yeah, that's the last name on my list, and obviously none of them were really super traditional. So what you gonna do? So I don't know, maybe you guys like one of those names and you needed help to figure out what name to name your next baby if you're pregnant right now, or if you're just looking for future reference. But those are my top picks this time around, and I'm obviously not going with any of them, but you guys did just witness us pick a middle name live here on YouTube, so that's the cool part. I love you all so much, and tell me in the comment section what your favorite name out of my list was, if any, because I know they're not really, like, I ain't naming my baby Hannah, okay? No. So yeah, I love you all, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.